So when I went to FDU, I actually completed the Master's of Sports Administration program in 4 years. It's a 5-year program and I completed it in 4 years. He can contest to this. When I got a homework assignment, it was done instantaneously. And I would always ask questions, I was inquisitive, and I took my work serious, and I was able to take a lot of what I learned like on the basketball court and also in the classroom with Professor Kim and put it into real life application here in the gym. There's deadlines, people needed money to be paid, we had to do certain things before we moved on to the next thing, we had to communicate with people overseas about getting freight and cargo, and I think a lot of that contests to the type of person I was when I was developing as a young adult in FDU. So after college, I went into the state police. I ended up not liking it. It just wasn't for me. I didn't want to do that, so I changed my mind. At that time, I was also making baked goods on the side. When I was doing that out of my parents' basement, the first year I made over $600,000 in sales. So I looked at my mom and I said, I really think I need to take this a little more serious. So then we went and found a bakery in Fairfield. And then again, didn't really know what I was doing. I was still doing everything by myself. I made a friend along the way who was a customer of mine. And she's like, I'll come work for you. If you're gonna be an entrepreneur, you have to be self-motivated. There is nobody that's gonna push you. Mommy and daddy are not there. You have to want to do this. It's gonna cost money. It's gonna cost time. You have to be dedicated to your own cause. If you don't think you have that self-motivation and you're more of just a follower and not a leader, then you should go seek employment. Because I am not only a manager of the bakery, an owner of the bakery, I'm an employer, I write her paycheck, I do this, I'm interviewing people over here. When you're an entrepreneur, you wear many hats. You're not just one single thing. I think when you're sitting in class in college, right, and you're in your senior year, you need to self-reflect. So a recommendation in all would be you have to self-reflect and determine, are you going to be the person that is in charge of their own life and able to take that? Or do you have to be told what to do and followed up like, hey, you're still going to do this, I'm still waiting, you know what I mean? You have to make that decision. And there's nothing wrong with either path, you know? Some people just need a little bit more guidance and they're okay with that. And they're okay with living via paycheck from their employer like that. But other people, like myself, they're a little bit more independent and they wanna be up there at the top and do these things. And nothing wrong with either way, but I recommend that before you graduate, make a decision on which one you wanna do, because then that would determine what kind of job you're gonna be looking for.